My name's Ben Rollins. I'm a screenwriter, director, songwriter, composer. Well, I've always loved telling stories, and I kind of grew up. My dad had a production company of his own, and grew up just kind of like helping him here and there. It was, as much as you could give like an 8-year-old who's helping his dad. But as I grew up in my teen years, he gave me a little more responsibilities on set, and it was more like gaffer work, right? Just like I was in charge of the lighting in the background, right? I didn't have a camera or anything. But I really got to see how it flowed and how that type of work moved, and I really just liked it. I really loved it. Yeah, so although this short film doesn't feature any songs, it is an excerpt of my full-length musical 21 Days to Save a Life. The short film follows the two lead characters, Marilyn and Logan, as they struggle through grief and their traumatic past with each other as they try to get their daughter back. The theme of the screenplay is grief and the dangers of avoidance and solitude. So, I started this musical back in 2017, and the story was really gripping to me. When I was formulating it, I thought that I was onto something, and I told family members and everybody that I told the story to and showed music to really, really liked it and wanted to see more of it. And as I've written more and more of it and done draft after draft, year after year, and theaters have performed it, I realized that this really would be good on screen, and I wanted to see what it would like, so I wrote a screenplay for it, and it really popped. It really made the story so much deeper than it ever was on theater or on stage. The drama felt more real. This short film is going to be very intimate and very intense and dramatic, because in this point in the story, our two leads have been avoiding this confrontation, and at this moment there's nowhere for them to run, there's nowhere for them to go, so they are forced to face it. The audience will feel just as trapped with these characters as the characters feel with each other. This will be my third time directing this specific story. And I wrote it, and I know it like the back of my hand. I know what needs to happen in every scene and every moment to make it work. I've worked on incredibly low budget short films before, and so I know how to adapt and change when equipment doesn't work, like a faulty tripod or a broken light. I've been just about every position in a film crew before, so I understand what's necessary for each part so I can assist if something happens. Films are expensive, even low-budget short films like this. This budget allocates for camera equipment, lights, microphones, actors, crew, rehearsal space, filming locations, costuming, makeup, props, even meals. We've also incorporated a $300 emergency fund in case any unexpected issues or challenges arise. We feel this is a strong budget considering this is our first professional short film, and most other professional short films cost $20,000 or higher. Yes, the first milestone is fundraising. We need to secure our budget by September 20th. The second milestone is the 3 days of rehearsal followed by 5 days of shooting. You, the audience, everyone has grief. Everyone has history with someone in their life. What I hope people take away from this is that it is never too late to try to fix things, that it is never too late to apologize, and that it is never too late to forgive. Thank you so much for your time and the effort and energy it took to watch this video. Follow our Instagram, our Facebook page for more updates, and read the description for additional information on the GoFundMe.